This series of videos has been made to provide information for disability advocates to increase understanding and highlight how they can best support a parent if DCJ become involved. IDRS has made these videos with Disability Advocacy Futures Program funding from DCJ.
Being a parent is my right. The United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities say that people with disabilities have the same rights as everyone else to get married, be a parent, get help and support to raise their children.
New South Wales law says the court cannot say someone is a bad parent just because they have a disability. Despite this, parents with cognitive disabilities, like intellectual disability, are overrepresented in the child protection system. They have a far greater risk of having their child removed. One of the biggest barriers that these parents face is the belief that people living with disability don't have the capacity to parent.
Research shows that parents like me can be loving and responsible parents, can learn new skills with the right help. Do best when we have family, friends and workers to support us. Parents like me live in fear that our children will be taken away. So we are afraid to ask for help because we are scared of being judged. We try to fly under the radar. We are worried that when things do go off the rails, people will ask, do they actually have the capacity to parent?
When people get worried about child safety, they might call the DCJ Child Protection Helpline. This is called making a report. DCJ, the Department of Communities and Justice, might visit if they are worried that a child is not getting enough food or clean clothes, a child is not going to school or seeing a doctor, someone is hurting the child or abusing them, a child is at risk of psychological harm because of what is happening at home or the way the parent is behaving. There is fighting or violence in the home. The mother didn't engage with support services after prenatal reports. When DCJ visit to see if a child is safe, it is called a safety assessment. This is a tool to determine if the child is safe to stay with the parent. Caseworkers will read all the information they have about a parent and may speak to the child at their school, daycare and other services and people in the child's life.
There are a few different ways that DCJ make contact. They will usually call the parent first and arrange a time to visit, or they may come to the hospital if there is a high-risk birth alert.
This is a very scary and upsetting time. What can advocates do to help parents?
1. Help them to get legal advice straight away. You can use Ability Rights Centre or legal aid. 2. Parents have the right to have a support person or advocate with them at every DCJ meeting. Help to organise this support. 3. Try to remain calm and neutral. Encourage the parents to stay calm. This isn't easy, but getting angry makes things worse. Caseworkers are watching how both you and the parent act and everything is written down. 4, encourage them to be honest, but be careful. The caseworkers will write down everything you and the parent say. This becomes a file that a judge might read later. 5, ask for ID. Write down the name and phone numbers of the caseworkers and the manager caseworkers. 6, advocate for the parent to take breaks if you can see they are becoming overwhelmed. The questions asked can be often very triggering.
As an advocate, there is a lot that you can do for the parent at this stage. If the case does go to court, a lawyer will take over, but you will still be able to support the person in some ways. Some important considerations for an advocate helping a parent are that your notes can be subpoenaed, so be careful to only write the facts. Parents might look incompetent if you take over. Try not to answer for them. Try not to use deficit language. This can harm the parent's case. For example, the parent can't do this or that. Instead, use strength-based language. With support, the parent can do. An example of this is, Sarah can get to the appointment with support, rather than Sarah cannot get to the appointment by herself.
Download and print the checklist and tip sheets for advocates now. There are also easy read templates to help prepare a parent for a safety assessment.